What's up, my fellow devs, and welcome back to the Dev Shop. So today we're going to take a simple look at creating pickups. I have done this multiple times in the past, but we're going to keep the flow going with the getting started, so I'm going to redo it. It's going to be a very simple approach. There are many ways you can do this. I'm going to probably provide us with two over the course of today and tomorrow. As you can see here, we have our character Ren with a rifle from our attachment video. So the first thing we're going to do is actually go to our weapon holster, and hit visible, turn it off. So now it seems like Ren doesn't have a weapon. And this is the approach that we're going to use. This is the simple approach. So we're going to create an entity. We're going to call it weapon pickup. And we're going to add a trigger area, which is going to require a shape. We're going to use a box. I'm going to bump that up to 2. Move it up some. Move back some so we don't activate it right away. And I'm going to actually create a child entity, and I'm going to call this weapon mesh. And this is for just in case your weapon is imported in a small manner or whatever have you. You're not affecting the size of the trigger when you're adjusting the size of the weapon. This gives it its own identity, so to speak. So we're going to add a mesh here, and we're going to use the same mesh as the weapon on the back. So that's going to be that guy. And this is an example of what I mean, saying you can't see the weapon because it's so small. So I'm going to actually change this to 15, just like the previous video. And there you have it. Now you can see the weapon. Alright, so I'm going to take the whole thing, push it down a bit. And on here, on the main entity, we're going to add a script canvas. Alright, let's open that up. So first thing we want to do is get a trigger, and we want on area entered. Alright, then we want to create a variable entity, and we're going to get weapon attach. You can call it whatever you want. That's what I'm going to call mine. I'm going to drag it out, get, plug it in, and then over here in the palette we're going to search for mesh. Well, actually, yeah, and then we're going to set visibility. So since we set it to be invisible or not visible on startup, what we're just doing is setting it to visible when we pick it up, which gives the illusion that we picked up a weapon. So that's a very simplistic approach I was referring to, and there's a more dynamic approach that we're going to touch on tomorrow. All right, so let's plug that in. Plug in the entity ID so we know which one that we're referring to, and we'll hit visible. All right, and once we do that, we want to go to entity, game entity, destroy game entity and descendants. And that's self-explanatory, and that's it. That's our pickup right there. Very simple. Let's go ahead and save that. I'm going to call it weapon pickup simple. X out of there, and we're just going to plug that one in. Oh, forgot one thing. Make sure you go to your entity and expose on component. Save that. Alright, so now we have a empty entity slot. I'm going to drag the weapon holster right there. Alright, so when we hit save and I hit play, we should be able to pick it up, and it should give the illusion that it attaches to our back once we picked it up. Oh, real quick guys, make sure you don't do what I did when I dragged the entity down. I did a test and I cut it actually, and it didn't work because the intersection that triggers the trigger area was in the ground when I had it like this. So make sure that you have this up, and make sure that you're crossing this point in this area so that it works. So if I hit play now, and if you want to see that in game trigger area, go to your box shape and go to game view so that you can see box. And once we walk forward, we have the weapon. And if we walk backwards, you see that it's destroyed, not there. And we have our pickup. Very simple, guys. It's easy to do, and if you have a game that's working off simple mechanics, this should do just fine. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys are having a very good Monday. It's the start of the new week. If you have any questions or comments, let me know down below. Don't forget to check out my Patreon, join the Discord. All those links are down below in the description. You guys can see that I got some new artwork done for the channel, new icons and banners. So, you know, we're moving. We doing a little something. We're doing a little something. Other than that, I hope you guys are having a very dope day. Hope you guys are prospering on your projects. And until next time, keep developing.